We are
Penn State, and welcome to Lion Productions News, where we will be giving up-to-date news on what's happening at Penn State Abington. My name is Renaijah Purvis.
And I'm Nimai Nangunoori.
And in this week's top story, Counseling and Psychological Services has been hosting a 10-week series that started in September to help students learn ways to manage anxiety and stress. Most students have just completed midterms, and we are also in that time of the semester where workloads and responsibilities are building up along with the stresses of being on Zoom. So I recommend students to attend this event because it is super important for us to take time to focus on our mental health. The event for this week will be on Thursday, October 27th from 12:15 to 1:30 p.m. If you can't attend this week's program, there is still one being hosted every week up until Thanksgiving break and one when we come back from break. You can check out Engage to find the Zoom links for these programs.
Zoom can be tough, guys. If you need help, get it. Karen over at the Counseling and Psychological Services is a great resource. Now we have Clifford with this week's interview. Cliff?
Thanks, guys. Today I'm here with Timothy Smalarz from the Registrar office. How are you, sir?
Hi, how are you, Clifford?
Doing good, doing good. Can you explain a little bit what you do for the Registrar office?
So I've been with the university for about 4 years going on next year, and with Abington the same amount of time. I serve as the college registrar. As the college registrar of Abington, I support students who are in the college of Abington, but also students who are campus-based students at Abington. So our office manages the schedule for the campus, manages the degree audits for students in the college that is Abington. We also manage situations in which students may be thinking about withdrawing, taking leave of absence, transcript requests to kind of shepherd them towards University Park where those requests are made, and a variety of other areas that focus on commencement activities towards the end of the semester that's all wrapped into graduation. It's always important for students to realize that graduation is the completion of a degree and commencement is the ceremony aspect. We assist with both of those areas. We also provide Veteran Affairs services for students who are receiving Veteran Affairs benefits. So again, it's important for students to recognize that if they don't are not aware that we offer that service, we do offer that service, especially in this remote environment. So that's just kind of a rundown of what we do, without going into full detail. And again, it's always important for students to reach out to us to figure out if we can assist in something or forward it on to another office that may be able to do so.
Yeah, definitely. The registrar is a very important, community aspect for the Abington students. So recently, you guys have put up a schedule based off on when students can pick out classes. So where can students find the schedule, and how does that benefit the students?
Sure. So it's important for students to realize that the schedule is posted to Lion Path. It was posted last week. This week, your enrollment dates came out, and then the shopping carts actually become available today. So it's important for students to start talking with their advisors. The schedule being posted to Lion Path is essential for you now to start thinking about what classes are going to work best for you by speaking with your advisor. By searching by semester, spring 2021, searching by subject, and by searching by the course number is important, especially for those students who are thinking about staying at Abington to complete their degree or moving on to another campus. It's important to figure out what courses are going to work best for you in this environment, be it in person, mixed mode, remote web, or remote Zoom, one of those. It's also important to talk with your advisor. That's the key part of it, especially for first-year students. If you started this semester with Penn State, welcome. It's important that you actually speak to your advisor about what's going to work best for you. It's also important that you actually check your email too.
Definitely.
Our office sends out a reminder email pretty much every week moving forward to make sure that you've registered for classes. In that email, there is a helpful link to the schedule. There's also helpful information about what your registration date is, who your advisor is, and how to contact that individual. There's also a helpful newsletter in there to figure out whether or not you might need to think about taking courses at other campuses. Students have talked about, if I take the majority of my classes at Abington, but I need that one course that's not here, that's maybe remote, you can work with another campus to get added to that class. You would just need to contact that campus registrar's office. So it's important that you check your email, especially when it comes from our office, in a variety of offices: financial aid, bursar, the advisor. It's important that all those individuals and those offices are there to support you during this period to figure out how to build your schedule, but also to make sure the transition to spring is pretty seamless.
Definitely. This, the registrar office is great for the students, and definitely we always got to make sure that we're not overloading our students with the classes they take, and with the registrar's help, we can definitely, let them know that, don't overload, the credits that you're taking just because, you're taking remote classes.
Yeah, so it's important, when you're saying that, students here at the university, when they think about their classes, a typical semester is 5 classes, 5 to 6 classes, right? Once you get beyond that, usually beyond 18 credits, any student already feels like they're being bogged down by too much, right? A lot of our students are studying remotely via Zoom, just like we're talking like right now, Clifford. And one of the things that's difficult to sometimes, keep that attention to your classwork as opposed to being in the classroom. So it's really important that when you think you can take on more credits, the realization is that you're already trying to make up work in this environment that you should be able to manage just at that 6 class level situation. Students will always say, "I can register for more," and that sounds great, but it's not the best thing to do when you're trying to focus on what you're trying to get through to make that entrance major requirements, stay in good academic standing, progress towards your major. Again, students want to sometimes move faster, but by taking on more credits, it doesn't allow you to do other things that might be more beneficial to your Penn State experience. So always remember, to your point, Clifford, by registering for classes, be conscious of the fact that 5 to 6 classes, anywhere from 15 to 18 credits is the most ideal situation. It's the sweet spot, let's put it that way.
Yep, definitely. Thank you so much, Timothy. Definitely let our students know about all this. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Clifford.
Thanks, Cliff.
Make sure to check when your enrollment dates are so you can get the classes you need. And now we'll turn it over to John to see what's going on this week. John?
Hello, everyone. So we actually have some Philadelphia news this week. So we had senior citizens at the Watermark at Logan Square. They performed a musical titled In Congregation on Zoom. So this was earlier in October, but this got a lot of national traction. So Good Morning America, our local station news, and also on Yahoo. So great to see that people are still finding ways to get active. Back to you.
Thanks, John.
In an effort to make campus more lively, the Student Engagement and Leadership Office will be hosting an in-person event on Wednesday, October 18th from 12:15 to 1:15, the common break. And they're starting off with a familiar game. That's right, the gift card bingo. To ensure social distancing, instead of the traditional bingo cards, the numbers will be called on bingomaker.com. Since this is going to be on campus, it's limited to 25 people, so RSVP today. That's all the time we have for this week.
Tune in next week to stay up to date on what's happening. And happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!